I'm a case study of all of those things that I've overcome. Like, we can do it, right? It ain't no excuse for us. I don't care if we've been incarcerated for 10 years. If we change our mind, like, yo, we can accomplish anything. So we started here, GED, 4 children, first child at 16, addicted to heroin for 15 years, then pills and weed, everything, right? I have addicted personality. But what I did and what I've done is just change my mindset and became addicted to positive things, right? I'm addicted to working out. Now, I won't say addicted, but I got some daily disciplines that I do every day, right? And now I don't need to drink, smoke, and involve myself in that. So today, I just want to talk about a name, right? And that was my devotion this morning. I send a devotion out to men every day and I post it on Facebook. But today was like, what's the importance of a name? I start off with, I'm a Christian, right? That's important to me. And if you Muslim, Buddhism, if that's your belief, that's your belief, but it should be important, right? So today I kind of covered a little segment in there where a person's name was changed from Jacob to Israel. And I looked up the meaning of Jacob and it says deceiver, right? There was another term there, but that was the main thing. It was another name. And I thought about our names, what we get in our environment, right? Our mothers might have gave it to us, just like your father, right? You know, our hood, they kill us with cracking, whatever, right? And then we start to believe some of this stuff. So, you know, especially in school, if you ain't the brightest, and we like, somebody might call you stupid or dumb, or, you know, you can't read. We start to hear these things and it becomes our personality. It actually becomes who we think we are, those people, that name. And then we start to live a life. We actually start to live that life out. And in the book that I was reading in the Bible, yo, he was a deceiver, right? So his mother gave him that name, but it was given to him at birth. But as he got older, he wanted to change. And when he had that little wrestle with God, yo, God changed his name to Israel. And that's what we need to do. We need to change our name. Forget about what they used to call us. Like, for me, I don't believe in walking around saying my name Rob, I'm a recovering addict. I don't do that. Like, you ain't gonna get me in no AA and talking about that's not who I am. Like, those are some decisions I made. That's not who I am. So, like, once we understand, like, yo, those decisions that we made back then, that's not who we are. We just made some bad choices. So now I need my real identity. And my real identity starts with, I'm a child of God. I'll start right there. We can build our way up from there. But we understand that God had enough love and purpose for us to allow us to be born. So once I got that, now, all right, God, what you got for me now? Now I know who I am. What do you have for me? And that take work. Like, it ain't no just, all right, I pray and bam, everything just comes. It takes some disciplines, as I mentioned. It takes some coaching. It takes some real self-reflection and understanding, like, who am I? As children, I'm sure we had the option to dream, right? I want to be a police officer. I want to be a fireman. I want to be the president. I want to do all of these different things, and life may not have turned out that way. But there's nothing wrong with dreaming again. And that's where we need to get to. And I want to start asking some questions like, yo, what do you want to do? Because these are some questions that we need to ask ourselves. What I want to do in life? Like, and where am I at right now? And what do I need to change, right? That's the key. What's working? What's not working? What do I need to do different? I ask myself that every day. And I hit it with all areas. My finances, my physical, my relationship with my wife, relationship with my children, when they're adults now. But I ask myself, what am I doing? What am I contributing to these factors, like these situations, relationships? Did I do well today, right? And sometimes we may not get a good reply, but that don't mean we got to do the same thing tomorrow. Like for me, I delete Facebook every day. It is a huge distraction. Right? When I look at it, when I'm keeping it a buck, I might spend an hour, 2 hours on that thing a day. And it could be in spurts, right? Like, all right, I'm on it, now I'm on it for 15, 20 minutes. I could have gave that time to read the book, something to fortify my mind, right? Strengthen my mind. So I delete it every day because I know that's my weakness and it's a distraction. So you got to ask yourself, like, yo, what's my distraction in life? I say, yo, what's stopping you from getting to that point, right? What is stopping you from getting to that next level?